Hey. Hello? Oh my gosh, I've had myself muted this whole time. Oh my gosh, I've had myself muted this whole time. Well, you know what they say. You live and you learn because I've literally been talking to myself for the last half hour. That is that is a major problem. I'm not sure how I'm gonna come back from that one. I'm not sure if I can put a disclaimer in the beginning or not, but if anyone has tuned into the live stream and then left because they couldn't hear me, I understand.
You talking to me?
Yeah, see, now Nickname can hear me. This whole time I've been. I tell you what. I did not realize I had myself muted the whole time. I have been on a rampage just talking up a storm, and nobody's heard any of it. Oh my gosh, that is such
Lol,
a.
I thought you muted on purpose.
Nope, nope. I fully intended there to be a voice, but this is why you don't just jump into things without doing a test first, but it's okay. We're learning, we're getting better already, guys. And for anyone who watches this after the fact, my apologies. It is probably not going to garner many views,
That's what tests
honestly.
are for.
Right? At this point, we'll just call this stream a whole test. Ah, jeez. But we're here now. We're going to roll with it. We're still, what are we doing here? Oh my gosh. We're still restocking our wool farm. And then I guess I'll have to revisit the rest of the plans for tonight, being how nobody heard anything I said. So, since I've been muted the whole time, anybody who is actively listening, can you hear my rabbit in the back room? Because he is absolutely going crazy in his cage. Oh yeah, look at that. The orange is completely full now. Somebody needs to come buy orange wool. Because, yeah, I'm gonna start stockpiling a bunch of extra if not. Actually, we will just leave that in our inventory. That's empty. Here, let's take these real quick. And then we still have all this. Oh, that doesn't belong there.
Alright, I got to go.
No worries, man. Thanks for tuning in. Especially for the first half hour when you couldn't hear nothing. That's definitely commitment right there, so I appreciate it. Let's see if anyone's up to join me on the stream. Okay. I hate typing on the PlayStation. We'll see if anybody responds. Okay, where were we? Ah, yes. The last little bit of wool. And then after this, I believe we are going to go search for some frogs. Specifically in the swamp biome, because there's somebody on the realm that has been requesting it, or requesting some frogs to build their frog light farm. And I told them that I would help them find a place. So, that is what we're gonna do. Things will definitely start picking up too. This is pretty much, if I had to guess, this is pretty much going to be the most boring part of the stream. But nevertheless, it needed to be done. Well, so looks like we are fully stocked on orange and gray wool. So I will definitely put a message in the Discord. Maybe I'll put it at half price. You know, overstocked. Let's take these out actually. Let's put these there. Perfect. Okay, so it is turning nighttime. So let's head into the barracks here so we can sleep. And then we're gonna go see who's working over here at spawn. This might be Kickin. I heard he was gonna start building his shop, so we'll see. Oh geez. He's more than working on it. He's got a full-blown building here. I just jumped on the server a few hours ago and there was nothing. That's crazy. Should we sneak up on him? I think we should. Let's see. There's no way he doesn't see me. Okay, we'll just leave him alone for now. He's busy. I don't want to interrupt his flow of momentum he's got going. Anyway, I believe there is a swamp just north of spawn here. We only have a half a stack of rockets on us, though. I might end up buying some rockets before I leave, just so I make sure I don't run out. One stack of fireworks for 2 diamonds. Okay, that's good enough for me. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, yeah. I definitely did get there early. I was just trying to scare him. Okay. Now that we got some rockets, health. Ooh. I don't like the health of the Elytra. We might have to stop by the mob farm after we're done here. But we have Unbreaking 3, so we should be okay. Okay. There's the swamp. The only thing is, I don't know if it needs to be a mangrove swamp for frogs to spawn, or... Oh no, yeah. There's a froggy right there. How you doing, Mr. Frog? You will be very useful to someone on here very soon. Okay. Let me just grab a screenshot of these coordinates. That is the wrong button. There we go. And now we head back. Who's over here? Let's pay him a little visit. Why not? We're not sticking to any strict schedules. We're just gonna mess around today. Like I said, well, you guys didn't hear, but being that this is my first time streaming, we're just going to try and figure out how to do things the best here. The pumpkin head is definitely a new feature. Okay, let's see what he says. Oh, hey, I like the table design. Let's see, oh, okay. Video pause. Perfect. Let's see if we can jump over to a proper call here. Okay. Sorry about that. But the show goes on. Oh, we have a volunteer. I was trying to see if there was an active chat going on, but I couldn't see anything on the Discord, so I decided to just start my own and send out a message. My base, to be to be honest, I have not memorized the coordinates. If you want to meet me at spawn, though, I can take you there. Let's see if. Okay. Oh wait, what am I doing? I'm supposed to wait for you at spawn. Oh my gosh. I promise I've played this game before. Although it sounds like people can only hear me, so I don't know if that's a setting on my end or a setting on your end, but people are just going to assume that I'm talking to myself for now because I've already paused enough. You want to ride? Perfect. Oh, you might not want to ride with me. I just crashed. Well, I don't want to talk bad about myself, but in all fairness, I've spent my time helping other people rather than helping myself, so dang, that's pretty crazy. I would 100%. Well, now I'm kind of nervous to show you. Oh, jeez. You, you were? I thought that was Hollow King. Oh, then you've already seen everything, because I haven't added squat since. Well, I promise you, long term, this place is going to be huge, but we're not to that point yet. I don't know if you saw the wolf farm last time you were here. Well, I don't know if I ever, at least in my opinion, it's basically just a dispenser with some redstone behind it, and I put some shears inside of the dispenser. Understandable. And then the guts of it is about as simple as it gets. If you come over here, come down this hole, it's just a mine cart with a few chests attached to it. This is, um, I mean, obviously, if you're in range, I could probably fill up 2 double chests in 5 or 6 hours. Yeah, I've never really tested it just because I've pretty much, I just, I don't know. I've been just letting it do its thing. I never really cared how efficient it was. My, my priority when finding a wool farm to build was ease of build because I'm generally not a farm builder. Like, I'm very basic, vanilla Minecraft mechanics guy. I think Baba Booey lives off that way. Do you have an elytra on you? Do you have an elytra? Oh yeah, you do have an elytra. You have rockets? Here, hold up. Let me give you some rockets. It doesn't take much to get over there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop by Baba Booey's portal, and then after that we're gonna stop by his castle. So we are gonna fly straight this way. If you look down, depending on your render distance, you should see his base just fine. If you end up getting lost, though, I'll find some way to track you down. It literally takes one rocket to get over to his portal, basically. So here's all that. Oh, landing, I give that a 6. Um, Generally I would say yes, although just based on, well, just based on some, I mean, 100% for sure. And we could definitely invite her. There's not a problem with that. But I will say, right, the only problem I foresee having is we technically are already having capacity issues with the realm. In fact, I'm going to be talking with Puff either today or tomorrow, and we're going to talk about what needs to be done to possibly upgrade and, you know, make the realm more efficient because there's also been a bunch of lagging issues. So Yeah. So we're gonna try and fix a couple problems here in the next few days. Okay, so here's, I don't even know what you call this, his farm area. But then we're gonna keep flying that way, and you're not gonna miss it. You're gonna see it. So, yep. I forget how far over the mountain it is. Oh, yep, it's already coming into view. I also know he hasn't shied away from buying material from people. But yeah, this even well, if you ever need another, buyer for your deep slate, Baba Booey's your guy, right? Oh, you want to know something hilarious? So I was streaming for like 28 minutes, I kid you not, before I realized that I was muted. So definitely working out the kinks. He's normally on. He is from the UK though, so like he's generally on sooner. Yeah. Honestly, I would like to get people in here on different time zones just because generally they can play without causing capacity issues because we already have a lot of people who are on the same time zone. So we could technically squeeze in more people as long as they were from different areas. Okay, yeah, see that something like that wouldn't be a problem. Um, if there was a way you could just get a hold of her, well, look into that a little bit, and if you come up with something, we're more than open to growing the server, so we'll make sure she gets an invite and she's just got to go through the application process, but she should be fine with that. So, all right, so that's that. Um, that's pretty much the only people who live over here. That and Regent does, but to be honest, I don't know where his base is. It's somewhere in between me and Baba Booey. Right. Uh, yeah, to be honest, that we're starting to realize that ourselves. Like at first we were like, oh, go wherever, it's fine, whatever. But the later we get into the realm, we're like realizing like, dang, we should have stayed closer. Hmm. I know the reason why I went out so far personally was because I wanted to get some spruce. Oh, I think I found Regent Space. Oh my gosh, it's literally within spitting distance of my base. Are you able to track me on the player locator? Okay, perfect. Yeah, I still think he should turn it into a tree. We're just snooping around people's bases. Technically, yeah, I do that too. For sure. It's much, right. It's much easier to detail a smaller build. Okay. Well, I mean, is there anything else you wanted to do? Now that we're here, I mean, yeah, you can get to him, but it's not ideal. I've only been there once. And while it was definitely worth the trip, I will say it's like a 10 or 15-minute trip. Just because, well, now that we have wings, it might be quicker, but with you not having many rockets and my, you know, you need to get a shop up and running. You can either talk to Puff or me, actually. And generally, I mean, we're pretty, yeah. Or I think you can also talk to, who is it? Seedling? We're kind of the three people that things are going through right now. So, let's see. Well, you know what? Since this live stream was supposed to be a world tour, I think I'm gonna head back to spawn and kind of show off what we got going on there. And then I got a few more things to do that are basically just housekeeping stuff. And then next time I stream, I think I'm gonna build my wood farm. Yeah, no. Me and my wife are supposed to be opening the wood shop there at spawn. And the building's been there for like a week and a half, but honestly, we could open it as is, but only like half of it is stocked right now. Well, I'm stupid. Why did I not grab my boat? Did you take my boat? Fair enough. Everyone's always trying to steal my boat. I'm gonna put a name tag on my boat. Are you in? Perfect. I'm gonna put a name tag on my boat and see where it ends up. Because I swear, people steal my boats. Yeah. Technically, what we do is you can pick it up and take it with you, or, yeah, of course, someone is apparently using this as their own dumping ground. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, PS5. Um, Not to be like rude or anything, but as far as the other friend goes, what is his personality type? I mean, yes and no. I do want to attempt to also keep it family friendly, so if they would have a problem with that on stream, then. But of course, right. Generally, I wouldn't have a problem with it, but being that it's on video, oh my gosh, that's crazy. So I'm gonna do a quick tour of Spawn for everyone. So as we already saw in the beginning of the stream, we've got Cobble's Wool Shop, and then we got the wood shop that me and my wife are supposed to be opening, and somebody messed with the sign. Okay then. But it looks pretty cool on the inside. What is this? Oh, she forgot her shulker box. Let's see. Oh, right over here is Nickname's Dirt Shop. Kind of drives me crazy that he put like 192 dirt instead of 3 stacks. He's making me do math over here. But then again, he did put it normally over here, so I think he just did that for a joke. And then let's see. Oh yeah, this was a really cool shop. This is called the Golden Circle. I believe it was built by Jammer. And basically it just has a bunch of piglin trades. So some of these not as useful, but then others for sure, like the nether quartz and actually, what is this? Nether brick. That's actually kind of useful. I might have to come back for some of that. Okay, let's go back down. What else do we have? We found the post office that freaked us out earlier. Although I don't know who built that. We've got an ominous potion shop coming soon, I think. I guess. It sounds about right. I think this is Hollow King's shop. I'm streaming on YouTube. Cobblestone Commander. No, you're fine. It's not gonna hurt me any. And Puff's in the middle of redoing her iron shop. So to be honest, I don't really know her plans here, but it definitely looks pretty cool. Oh, and not to bash anybody else who sees this video, but this shop right here is my all-time favorite shop. Not only because it's super convenient, but the design and the use of the copper golems is just perfect. And I don't know if anyone could hear that, but okay, that doesn't sound good. My cats are currently fighting. I may or may not have to go break that up. Oh, but here's a close second. Baba Booey's trim shop. Of course, it's almost become
Hello.
a Walmart. Hello, Alex. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was you or not. I'm like, oh, okay. glad to see you found it. Yeah, Baba Booey's turned his trim shop into almost like a Walmart store of their own. He's selling dragon heads, netherite, totem of undyings, shulker shells, looks like stone, sniffer eggs, coal, lapis, and cobblestone. That's actually kind of crazy. But yeah, that shop is definitely a close second. Then we have Dippy's Catch of the Day Fishing Shop, which is basically just all the random stuff she catches or acquires from fishing. She should even have fish in here. Yeah, she does. And she's also got a few enchanted books, but these are generally random and never guaranteed. So, do with that what you will. Then looks like we have my wife's. Oh yeah, this is her farm stand. She's selling crops and axolotls, which either an axolotl has escaped or she finally sold one. I'm not sure, but she didn't do too bad of a job. And we have yet another upside down dog here. They're slowly just taking over the realm. Like everywhere you go, you're just gonna find an upside down dog. And it's pretty much gonna be my wife's dog because Baba Booey went through and name tagged all her dogs as a prank. And I just don't think she bothered to switch them back. Let's see. Whose shop is it? This is, looks like this is Seedlings Terracotta Shop. I don't know if there's anything for sale yet, but looks like there are a few prices here. And from the outside, that actually looks really nice. And I really like how he included the name Terracotta with the banners. And we've got the KFC shop, which we already kind of went over, the Rocket shop, and then we got, oh, good night. Hope you sleep well. And then we've got Chickens. I don't know what this shop is going to be. I think it's his Prismarine shop. I don't know what kind of items he's going to be selling exactly. We're going to stock his chest real quick. But that did not tell me anything. So we'll just move on. And then last but not least, as far as stores are concerned, is we have my wife's horse shop. And then the random zombie horse that I put in here the other day that I still need to bring back home. Maybe that's one of the things we'll do today on stream. In fact, do I have a lead on me? No, I'd have to go back home. Because now that the Nether Highway is bigger, I can definitely fit that through. Actually, with as big as it is, I wonder if I could just ride it through. Okay. I have no idea what's going to happen when I try and do this, so cross our fingers that we don't kill this poor horse. Otherwise, I'm going to have PETA coming after me. Okay. Okay, so it did go through. Perfect. Riding a horse on ice. I bet you guys have never seen this before. Oh yeah, that was a bad idea. What am I thinking? Definitely not the most conventional way to travel through the Nether Highway, but I suppose it works. Hey Kickin', how's it going? Good. Just to let you know, I am streaming and there's a 50-50 shot on whether or not people can hear you because I'm not sure if I set it up properly. Fair enough. Yeah, I was trying to scare you earlier, but I don't think you even gave a crap, to be honest. Oh, really? Looks like I wasn't the first one. Michael, oh my gosh. And this is true. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we're not gonna be able to take it through there. We'll take it through the front gate. Oh, come on. I am just doing general stuff right now. Trying to, make sure I'm setting up the stream right and just doing that right. But also doing a few maintenance things around the realm. And we'll see if I get to any actual projects tonight, but I don't think I will. Oh, and I took a little tour of Spawn just a second ago and showed off everybody's shops. Well, I didn't go in, I just did it from the outside. Okay, I did go in earlier, but that wasn't while I was giving the tour. That was while I was just trying to scare you, so nobody saw that. Alright. Oh, and I was also muted for the first half hour of my stream, and I didn't even know it. I'm sitting here talking up a storm, and then I decided to turn my stream on my phone just to make sure everything was working right. And I'm like, there is no noise coming from the video. And that's when I checked and it had said I'd been muted. I'm like, oh my gosh. So replay value is definitely going to be low on this video, but you know what? We're learning. Yeah, I don't get embarrassed anymore. Those days are behind me. I've been through a lot. What can I say? Okay. So we found the frogs for Moon. We've toured Spawn. We restocked the wool shop. We brought the horse back. What else should we do on this stream? It's not going to be very entertaining, but I probably should do some organization. Yeah, the whole point of doing the live stream, though, is to just get the raw footage. Because, I mean, I guess it's up to preference, but like me personally, there's times where I'll be like doing chores around the house and I just want something on in the background that's semi-entertaining, so I throw on an old Minecraft live stream, you know? Yeah, I mean, to each their own. I know it's not for everybody, but that and it allows me to put out content without putting in copious amounts of work. So, yeah. Well, the right. And the streams are definitely more for just like the hangout, and so they're not really going to be edited per se. Where the editing comes in is in the regular videos. You know, those will still be edited normally and things like that. Answer. Depends on how good you are with villagers. Oh, if you were hiring me, um, no, it would actually be relatively easy. Yeah, I, I'm relatively good with villagers through pain and tears and a little bit of blood. What if I just do it for free out of the kindness of my heart? But what if I said I would? I can come to spawn right now. Okay. We're just gonna turn on a music disc then while we organize some of my inventory. That is a good question. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna listen to Tears first. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. Okay, we definitely need to empty out that chest because that's just a bunch of random wood. Let's see, where can we put construction material? I mean, we kind of already have construction material here, but we could take all this out and relocate it. No, I do not. Yeah, let's go ahead and take all this out here. And let's put it over here. And what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna make one of these ladders, the sign for it. Oh, not the trap door. Hey, Chicken. Can you hear my rabbit going ham in the background right now? Okay. Because, like, I am super, I don't know what the right word would be, paranoid right now that people can actually hear it. Because she's going absolutely nuts. So many. You need any spruce slabs, by the way? Because I made a crap ton of slabs for a project, and then I ended up tearing down the project. So now I have an unnecessary amount of slabs that I'm probably never going to use. No. But it will. Oh, and also, fair warning. I am trying not to have swearing in the video. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it works. Alright. No, I try and keep my videos family friendly. Right. Because we all know there's kids watching, even though by law or YouTube's rules now they technically can't. So we're going to put in the other disc. We are now playing the other side, which is another really good disc, in my opinion. Oh, no, not when I've been on. I got on super late, though, because I was waiting for my stream thing to get verified so I could actually go live. How long have I been live? Will it tell me? Yeah, I've been on for about an hour and a half. Okay. Hey man, you made it this far. Right. That is not what I wanted to put there. Yeah. I don't know. Your shop, I might have to re-rank the shops because I literally just went through, like I said, taking a tour of Spawn. And I've settled on the fact that Hollow King's bookshop is still my favorite shop at Spawn. Um, no, you're fine. Let me make some torches and go take care of that real quick, and then I can give you your glowstone back. Oh, I didn't realize that was an issue, otherwise I would have done something sooner. Yeah, well, you know what? You know what they say? Out of sight, out of mind? Yeah. Because I think my items are relatively sorted. I mean, oh no, hold up. Oh no, yep. I got a whole double chest left to sort through. I'm just gonna um if need be, I can always make an announcement on the server for people to go light up their places. Either that or I can just do it for them, but yeah. I don't know. I suppose I like the idea of giving people the option to do it themselves first, just because I know if someone came through and changed my shop up, I'd be like, "What the heck, man?" So, man, this Nether highways. I've said this every time I go through here. I love this thing. That's a good point. I will keep that in mind. Because the thing is like, when it comes to building, we haven't really set any guidelines per se. But at some point, we're going to need to have a few guidelines here and there just to keep things running smoothly. Not that I need, no. Um, One of these days, maybe when I get my second set of armor. You didn't have Silk Touch on your glowstone, did you? Do you use... Well, the only reason I ask is because if I break this with my axe, you're just going to get the powder back. Is that okay? Okay. Well, fine. I'll keep it with myself then. Maybe I'll keep it. It adds a little bit of character. I asked if you cared if I had Silk Touch or not. Well, that's what I meant to have come out of my mouth, but that's not what actually came out of my mouth. Um, yeah. No, I meant to ask if you wanted me to use Silk Touch because then you would have gotten all your blocks back. I know you've been wanting a lot of that. Hold up, there might be. You know what? It's kind of his base, but at the same time not, because he's been requested to move. There is some diorite at Nickname's place over here. Let me go sleep at the barracks real quick. No, you don't even need an elytra. He literally was starting to build his base like right across the river. Which is why I had to step in and be like, hey, I don't mean to be that guy, but you can't build here. So, it's down in this hole. Let's see if there's yeah, that's why I had to step in and be like, yo, not to be that guy, but you can't be here. It, it's not like it's clearly written in the rules. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I do not have any arrows on me. Um, yeah, I was gonna say, if you want to kind of just mine this out and then replace it afterwards with just cobblestone or whatever, I say go for it. Oh, okay, yeah, that works. No, I'm gonna have you mine it out of his area. Technically, you realize I'm streaming live right now. Watch him watch it all the way through and find out. My first ever fan turned my enemy after he finds out we raided his base while he wasn't here. It's technically diorite, just saying. Oh, you do that on purpose? Oh man, I should have done this when I did spawn tour. Here, hold up, let me take my shield away. Flying above spawn, you can see everything from an aerial perspective. My gosh. Looking at all the different build styles, it's kind of like a little overwhelming, but at the same time, it's coming together quite nice. As far what part of it's aggravating, like the different build styles? Yeah, I don't mind it. Why don't you mind it? Pushover. Them's just fighting words. No, if anything, my spirit animal is a platypus. It's there, but it doesn't know what it wants to be. Very nice, very nice. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. So is this the texturing that you're going to use on the side of your building here, I assume? Well, I mean, okay, I suppose it is kind of obvious. It was more for the people watching than anybody else. Or the people that will watch, because to be honest, I don't think I have anybody actively watching, but I do like the dead brain coral or whatever this is called. That's definitely worth going to get it, for sure. Well, that shouldn't take too long. 45 minutes or so. Half hour. Yeah. 45 minutes is a generous suggestion. Yeah, I'm always super slow when it comes to texturing also, so. Anyway, like as far as the other shops, I mean, it's definitely going to be one of the better shops. Um, you know, looks wise, for sure. Probably the most detailed, like hands down. Definitely the most detailed shop. Because I'm not even sure if some people have bases that are this detailed at their place. Okay, well, you'll be the exception. How do you do these? Oh, they're just banners. That's genius. I like how you made the doors out of banners. I came up to him, I'm like, I've never seen this type of block in Minecraft before. Right? I mean, when you get right up on it, you can definitely tell, but going in and out, it's relatively flat. Oh, I just sold all my gravel to someone. I gotta send Nickname a message. Tell how much diorite did you take out of his chest? Okay, I'll have to send him a message. Alright, well, I'm gonna get back to working on what I need to work on. In fact, I'm probably almost done just because I don't want to loiter too much on live stream. I do want to stay relatively busy, especially if they can't hear me talking to you and then they just think I'm sitting here talking to myself the whole time. I'll, I'll probably end up watching a little bit of my live stream back after I get off just to see what it was like. But I know the one thing I want to do is I definitely want to add like background music. Just no, I don't think it's gonna be anything edited in. I'm gonna try and see if I can just get something to play quietly in the background along with the stream. Yeah, well, we'll see what comes of it. Because the whole point of live streaming is to bypass um all the work of putting out a video. Not that I'm against the work, but it's like with my busy schedule, I just don't have the time to, you know, put a full video out. You know what I mean? Because I enjoy, putting out videos and providing a source of entertainment for people. That, and it's also a really good way to hang out with people, especially, I mean, this is a lofty goal of all things, but if you've got people who actively watch you, you can definitely hang out with people and have conversations with them, which I really like the idea of. So, okay, let's throw in another disc. I think we're just going to throw in the other side. I really need to invest time into getting more discs because I only own two of them. Right? Okay. We need to grab some packed ice and netherrack because I need to fix the highway. It's very minimal, but it's gonna bother me if I don't fix it. So we're just gonna go take care of that right now. Right. I mean, yes and no. I mean, there's always people who won't appreciate a good built place, but your effort's not lost on me. I guess I'll just say that. I can't speak for everyone else. You know, I was thinking, now just hear me out here. Oh, I guess I didn't need netherrack. No. If we ever get to a point where we're kind of just moseying around, not doing anything important, I think me, you, and Baba Booey should build a scale construction of the Castle of Gondor. I know that would be one heck of an undertaking, but between the three of us, being that we could all be of one mind, I don't think that's that hard to do. I mean, I'm sure other people have already done it, so we could kind of go based off what they've done, maybe, and if need be, we can adjust where we feel like maybe they went wrong. But other than that, you don't sound as right because it's a lot of work. I mean, you're talking about a project that it would literally be a couple months. Okay, so let me see if I can organize some of this stuff real quick. That's dirt, dirt. That's granite. I like dirt. Dirt's nice. You can grow things in it. Oh, I don't. I don't foresee you needing this, but I have random prismarine stuff in my chest. Would you want it for your shop? Right. I'll come make a donation then because honestly, it's not enough to where it'd be useful for me. And if I did want to build something out of prismarine, I'd just come back and buy it from you. Like, it's not that big of a deal to me. I am a little bit stupid because I just went and took cobbled deep slate out of a chest, thought about reorganizing it, and I put it right into the exact same chest. Nope, that chest is full too. Do I Oh my gosh. Okay. Nope, that's... Okay, maybe I'm not as organized as I thought. Hold up here. Oh, how do I want to do this? Maybe on this wall I'll have all basic stone blocks. So we'll have cobbled deep slate there. Let's go ahead and get this cobblestone out of here. No, don't you know that you have to stay committed to this world, no matter what? You must be on every moment you have free time. No, I don't want to kick you. You're my buddy. You're always needed. You are the buddiest of buddies. Right? Hmm, for sure. No. I hope that day never comes where you'd want to leave or have to leave for whatever reason. But no, you're never gonna leave. We're gonna be friends for forever. What am I gonna do without you though? But they're not gonna be like you. But I don't want you to be like them. I want you to be like you. This conversation's getting pretty weird for a live stream. Oh boy. Maybe it's a good thing if nobody watches this yet. I need to work out the kinks. Okay. Well, it's definitely giving me ideas. The problem is like I can only steal so many ideas off of your build because yours is more of a, I don't know what I would call it. Our build styles are technically different by default. Right, right. Whereas I'm more medieval, you're more mid-eastern. I don't know. Yeah, okay, let's be honest. I should be in bed by now. It's getting pretty late. My brain ain't working right. Mid-eastern. Yeah, Iraq and Iran. Right. Oh, jeez. I'm bringing you your Prismarine scrap stuff right now. Why is my boat stuck? What? Where do you want me to put these blocks? Okay. Okay. We have now made it back home. Where did all the dirt go? Oh wait, I was moving the dirt. That's right. Oh, that's going right there. Okay. Now that we've got all the dirt moved, let's see what else we have going on. Okay. This is the rest of the stuff that we need sorted. We can take this out because these can actually go in here. This can go here. That can go there. I might honestly finish organizing the rest of this tomorrow because I am getting pretty dang tired. I've been alive for almost 2 hours now, so not super long, but yeah. I'll have to go back through to see if everything worked properly on the stream. Put the gold away. Nope, that's the wrong one. Put the gold away. Perfect. Honestly, I might just throw out this gold helmet. Feels very wrong of me to do, but I really don't need it anymore. Yeah, we're gonna throw it out. We're gonna take it outside here. Oh, there's my skeleton horse. I still have to build a stable for this skeleton horse and a zombie horse, but I also need to figure out a name for the both of them. I think I'm set on having the skeleton horse named Ribeye, but I'm all up for suggestions on the name for the zombie horse. We're gonna name this horse Steve. Well, you said go ordinary. Sorry. I just got excited, okay? Okay now. Oh wait, I swear I have ADHD. I've not been diagnosed, but I swear it might be a thing. Okay, golden helmet is tossed out to despawn because I can't bring myself to actually throw it away. Let's see what else is here. We could put that in the furnace real quick and get an entire ingot out of that. I mean, I can do it, but probably not till tomorrow. Would that be okay? Okay. Sounds good. Same here. I think this is where I'm going to call it for the night, both on Minecraft and for the stream. Okay, bye. And for anyone that is either watching currently and or watching after, if you've made it this far, first of all, congratulations, because being the first stream, I'm sure it was a little rough. But I appreciate your support, and yeah, hopefully the next time we go live, it's a little better than the last, and so on and so forth. And if you've made it this far, don't forget to like the stream because obviously that helps the algorithm, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future updates. But until then, I will see you, well, next time, obviously. So, peace out.